Today I have this TobenONE USB-C docking station. This is a wonderful dock that allows you to connect three 4K monitors to one computer. So let's go ahead and see what it looks like inside. This is what the device itself looks like. You have these 10 gigabit per second USB port. You have the USB-C port. You have a port for your keyboard, mouse. You have the SD card, micro SD card, headphone jack. In the back, you have three HDMI, two DisplayPort connectors. You have a USB-C host. So this is how you would connect to your computer. And then you have your outputs, another port in the back for keyboard and mouse. So these are the slow USB ports. You have the power port and the Ethernet port. So you can get your internet, wired internet, as well as your display, as well as your audio out, all of that through your USB-C. And you can use this dock to do it all. Let's see what else is in the box. You have the power adapter and you have a USB-C port cable. So let's go ahead and open that up. It looks like a very high quality USB-C cable here, braided with a wrap for cable management. It's a good size, about 4 feet long cable. And of course you have the power adapter. Using the power adapter, you'll also be able to power your laptop while it's connected to the USB-C that is outputting your HDMI, as well as inputting your SD card, your other USB ports. So it expands your laptop to have a lot more ports and capabilities, along with allowing you to connect three 4K 60 Hertz connections to your monitors, as well as inputting internet via Ethernet as well. So let's go ahead and set it all up. Okay, to set up this TobenONE USB-C hub, first you're going to plug in power to the back of the device here. Then my first monitor here, which is this one, is connected via HDMI. So I'm just going to plug it into HDMI 1 here. The second one is also going to be HDMI, but this one has a mini HDMI to HDMI cord. So we're going to plug that in as well. And we're going to use display 1 here. All right, and we can tuck this in under the screen here. And then to connect to the computer itself, we're going to use the USB-C port. So we're going to plug it into the port here on the side. So the HDMI port on my laptop actually remains open. And on the back of the TobenONE device here, you're going to plug in the host. And that's where the USB-C port will connect to the host port. Once you're all connected, you can just tuck this one back in here. And this monitor will work without having to do anything. As you can see, it's already displaying here. Once it's in extend mode, both of these monitors are working. That's going to turn this one on as well. As you can see, as soon as I plugged it in, the third monitor is active as well. It was essentially plug and play. The first monitor for everybody should be plug and play. For the third and second monitors, you may have to install a driver. For me, I didn't. As you can see, I just plugged in only one thing to my laptop, which is the USB-C cable that's included, going into the USB-C hub. And now I have both of these displays without having to do anything else. You'll still be able to use your USB ports here. So let's go ahead and plug in a flash drive and see how that works. Let's go ahead and plug in a USB-A port here. I'm going to use the 10 Gbps port here. And let's see transfer speeds from there. So as you can see, this is incredibly fast. 630, 500 to 600 Mbps, which is consistent with the speeds they are claiming. I also want to point out that while you're connected to the USB-C hub, your laptop will continue charging as well. Overall, I'm incredibly happy with this TobenONE USB-C hub. Has plenty of ports for me, as well as headphone jack, has the Ethernet port in the back as well, so you can have wired internet, along with allowing you to display 4K 60 Hertz for 3 extendable screens. That is an incredible device right there. There is no heat emanating from it. I've been using it for about 20-30 minutes now, and it's still cool. There's no heat, so it's not gonna overheat or anything like that. It seems to be incredibly well made. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below and I'll be happy to answer. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one.